Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jared, and this is my channel, Mazda B3K. The focus of today's video is going to be removing and replacing the tail lights on my 2010 Ford Fusion. Without further ado, let's get started. So when you look at these tail lights, they look really good, and I would agree with you. There's a crack here, and more significant crack here, but my wife's going to be driving this. I've said this in other videos, but if you haven't seen those videos, this is a Fusion. This used to be my brother's. It was kind of clapped out, and I have been fixing it up. My wife wants to drive it, so this is just another step in that direction of getting it where I want it so that I can hand it off to my wife and it just works. No ifs, ands, or buts. So tail light removal replacement. It's actually really straightforward on this vehicle. There's going to be 3 bolts nuts we got to pull, and there's going to be a couple of electrical connections. So let's dive in. All right, to get to your tail light, you're going to need to take this black trim piece out. This trunk seal. It's held in place with some push pins. So you're going to want to take your push pin tool, which I have moved mine somewhere. But you're going to take it and you're going to pop these out. Pop these out, and that'll grant you access to the felt liner, which then you can pull aside, and that'll get us access to the tail light. Go track down where I put my tool. So when you get this piece out, there's going to be a push pin here. There's one further down here, and then you've got the same thing over here. There's a push pin there, and then to get the middle section out, there's some tabs here in the metal, and you just pull it up and it'll pop right out. So we got this out of the way. That is good. Now we can turn our attention over here. So, and then you just fold this away, and what do you know? Tail light. So that's all we need to do to get access. And now that we're here, there are 3 10mm bolts that nuts you got to undo, and then there are 3 electrical connections you got to undo. Just push down on the tab and then pull. And then we should be able to slide the old taillight out. Alright, so let's get on these bolts. I suggest using a deep well. You can use a wrench if you want, but not really need to. Now these are not tight at all, so once you just get on them a little bit, just get them off your fingers. Put them in a safe place. Little fasteners like that have a habit of running away. So why are you so fuzzy, camera? Quit. Alright, one more down here in the corner. There's a little wire guide on it. There it is. Slide that off. Again, it's not on there tight at all. So that's out of the way. Now we're down to electrical. So push on this tab, wiggle. That's 1. Push on this tab and wiggle. That's 2. And then there's the 3rd one. The tab's on the other side, but same deal. Push on tab, wiggle. It's out. Then at this point we're ready to come out. Just gotta give her a push. There it goes. And that's it. it's out. Just like that. Alright, I am going to do a bulb check, because I think the replacements I got at the junkyard are missing their main bulbs. Let's see here. Yes, they are. So, I'll swap those main bulbs, and then we'll go ahead and get these installed. Alrighty, when you go to reinstall this piece, obviously make sure your holes are lining up. But I wanted to point out right here, there are alignment marks and alignment grooves. Get your stuff into, so get that lined up. As long as you do, this should drop down right into place. And then you can take the push pins that I showed earlier and push them right back in. And there you have it. 2 freshly installed taillights. Now, I wanted to show you one other thing after we get our beauty shots of the taillights here. Turns out I was missing a push pin. There's one that is... Get under the camera here, sorry. There was one missing there. I put one there for better alignment, and instead I chose to leave that one empty. So, otherwise, that'll do it. Now, yes, this is an unholy mess right here, and I fully intend to vacuum this out. It's the last thing I need to do. Almost forgot. Functions check. So we have left turn. We have right turn. We have reverse. Uh-oh. We do not have reverse. Right row. Okay. Probably have a burned out bulb. This one's working, so I will address that. Let's continue our test. Yeah, that worked. And brakes. Alright, so I need to address the burnt out bulb, but the actual electrical connections are good. So this is a successful functions test. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me and Jadzia for the moment. So, please leave some comments, constructive or good. I take either, and I try to be as responsive to comments as I can, so I understand what people want and what they're actually using these videos for, what they're getting out of them. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps to grow the channel so that eventually I can monetize it, which will let me grow even more and bring on projects. And until next time, I will see you later.